Welcome again to the War Games North Basement, where today we are doing a box opening for the new Magic the Gathering set, Kamigawa Neon Destiny. This set is kind of the second installment of a Magic the Gathering realm. Magic likes to go back and revisit times and places during the hobby. We originally went to Kamigawa way back in the early 90s, where right after the Mirrodin block, we went to Kamigawa, and that set consisted of Kamigawa, Saviors of Kamigawa, and Betrayers of Kamigawa. So that was a 3-block set. I got a feeling that this is just going to be a single one-of, because Magic has gone away from the 3-block set. So this is a set booster. This has 24 boosters in it. You get a foil and a art card in every box, or in every pack. And the great thing about set boosters is sometimes the packs have 2 rares. I'm going to be sorting my piles out by commons, uncommons, rares, foils, and art cards. So let's get into it. Now, something you might have noticed recently is Magic cards are now being made in Japan and the United States for equal distribution. So sometimes the card quality is a little different coming out of Japan, and the packs are definitely different. Now, I haven't seen these packs yet. Oh, this is very cool. Very cool. That is Cameo, and I don't know who this new guy is, but we'll find out. Hopefully we'll crack one. So, all right, we got a pack here, and sure enough, it is the Japanese pack. So the Japanese packs there's a lot more room inside. People like to say they're poofy, or they're like pillows. And so sometimes they're a little harder to open, but that one seemed to go pretty nicely. Alrighty, so the art card is on top. Very cool. We got a dragon, and then there's our foil. Oh boy, okay, so this is an uncommon, I believe. I'm wondering how they got these set up here. Well, in the first 2 commons, I noticed that Cameo is in both artworks, so I got a feeling she's going to feature quite a bit in the storyline. There's an old card coming back to visit. We got Spell Pierce, counter target non-creature spell unless its controller pays 2. All right, what else? Other goodies we got? Okay, now there's another uncommon, and another. Okay, so set boosters sometimes have more uncommons than commons, so this is very cool. All right, we have a Saga. I like the artwork on that. It kind of reminds me of those mats that you see. And here we have our first rare, the Reality Clip, and a second foil. And advertisements. All righty, Legendary Artifact Creature Equipment Jellyfish. That is a mouthful. That ticks off so many boxes when it comes to trying to have synergy with your cards. And so it's an artifact creature, so in some cases it could trigger 2 different things, and that it's an equipment jellyfish. So it looks like this could be played as a creature or equipped. So the Reconfigure is a new ability. So we have a 3 casting cost, Reconfigure, attached to target creature you control or unattached from a creature. Reconfigure only as a sorcery while attached. This isn't a creature. Interesting. Normally, with equipment, you could pay 3 to attach it to a target creature, and if you wanted to move it, you could pay 3 to move it to a different creature. So I'm going to have to look up the rules on this Reconfigure and see if you now have to pay 3 to unattach from a creature. That is going to be interesting. Now, in case you're all wondering, this is my first look at the set, so if this is your first look, we are learning this stuff together. Now, as a store owner and someone who runs Magic tournaments, I am going to have to learn a whole bunch of new rules, as I do with every new Magic set. Oh, hey, we got a duplicate of the box top picture. So we got a big one and a small one. That's kind of cool. All right, so we got commons and Dismal Backwater. I feel like that's a reprint, but I'm not 100%. I really like the art on that one. Here we got some uncommons. So this is going to be a little harder. I'm going to have to sort these out one by one to keep the uncommons and the commons separated. All right, Springleaf Avenger, Insect Ninja. Ooh, we have more ninjas. Well, we kind of figured that, didn't we? And ninjutsu is back. So pay 4, return an unblocked attacker you control to your hand. Put that card onto the battlefield from your hand, tapped and attacking. Okay, so here's why this is interesting. If you have a creature with the enter battlefield effect, you can cause it to trigger again. So that's where that would come in handy. But it's 4 mana, so I don't feel like it's going to be something that's going to get a lot of use, at least on this particular card. And we have our first list card. Now, if you don't know what list cards are, this is an exact reprint from a card from a Commander set. This is from Commander 15. And you can tell it from the regular version card from that same set because of this little Planeswalker symbol right here in the corner. So keep an eye out for list cards. All right, let's see what we got next. We got our art card. Now, oh wow, that is sweet. That is sweet. So many years ago, Dismal Backwater again, I started getting into Magic because of the artwork. And over the years, the artwork has just went from good to better to phenomenal. Snake Ninjas. We had a lot of Snake Ninjas in the original Kamigawa. We got a flying fish. Watch out for flying fish. And more sagas. All right. Hidetsug, Devouring Chaos. So demons were a thing during the Kamigawa block because this had a lot to do with spiritualness in this particular realm. So you'll see a lot of demons and spirits and that sort of thing. And a foil rare. And so if you don't know what these are, sometimes we'll get flip cards or two-sided cards, and you'll have to have a flip card like right here. So what you'll do is you'll write the information from this card onto this, and then this can be in your deck and still be a normal Magic pack. So we get to have flip cards again. The original Kamigawa set had an interesting way to do flip cards. They actually had the card cut in half, and so you could see the entirety of the card on one front. And depending on whether the card was right side up or upside down was what side of the card you were playing. Now, when you're tapping and turning cards, that can get pretty confusing. All right, so I think the new flip cards, even though I don't like them, as far as gameplay goes, I feel like they're better. Oh, here we have a nice card, Fox Monk. So yep, foxes were a thing. And I'm trying to remember what the name they gave for foxes. I'll think of it. There might likely have a card with that original fox name on it. All right, okay. This is a rare symbol I don't recognize. Okay, so we have Neon Genesis or Neon Dynasty Commander cards in these set boosters. So this is a Commander card, and it's a spirit, and it's a Myojin of the Roaring Blades. So it's the legendary creature spirit. You will see a ton of spirits in this set. March of the Swirling Mist. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may exile any number of blue cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. Up to X target creatures phase out. Oh, that makes my brain hurt. Phasing is a giant pain, and when you start playing cards with phasing, you will just hate it. Oh boy, all right, Sneak Attack. That is a really good card from the Saga block, and the fact that I just got one as a list card makes my day. I do like the list cards. However, do not like that they look identical to the similar cards, or to the older cards. So if you're looking through your collection and you come across an older card that is in really good condition, there's a very good chance it is a list card. Alrighty, so here is something cool. That is the new basic land. If your brain hurts, welcome to the club. That is going to make a lot of people confused, but I like it nonetheless. But all right, now that kind of makes me sad though, because that's the first one I've seen, and we are 5 packs in, and I was kind of hoping that you would get one of those in each pack, but that does not appear to be the case. There's a Snake Samurai. So we're going to have snakes and insects and samurais and ninjas aplenty here. Vanishing Slash, okay. Human Advisor. We got some sagas in the common slot, very nice. And another rare. All right, Human Samurai, First Strike. First Strike was an ability that got a lot of use in the Kamigawa block. and our foil. Now, because I haven't looked at a single spoiler, I have also not looked at any prices on this set, so if you see something cool that I opened that's like going to be worth lots of money, go ahead and call it out in the comments. All right, here is a normal basic land. The artwork is very nice. Kind of hoped it was the other style, but so now I know that we can get regular basic lands, special basic lands. So that's something to know. Another samurai, another snake ninja. I'd love to take the time to read each one of these cards, but I probably won't play most of them. All right, so here we have another commander card, Ruthless Technomancer. So now this is an interesting thing. This set has gone into the future. It is far in the future from the original Kamigawa, so we are going to see a lot more technology, kind of like on this card here, you can see some technology. All right, we have a mythic, the Wandering Emperor, legendary planeswalker. Forecasting cost, comes in with 3 devotion, +1, put a 1/1 counter up to 1 target creature, it gains first strike until end of turn. That is very nice. Let's see, this can be played as an instant because it has splash. As long as Wandering Emperor entered the battlefield this turn, you may activate her loyalty abilities anytime you could play an instant, or you could cast an instant. So if you're wondering about that, loyalty abilities can only be played at sorcery speed. So it can be done during your turn in your first main phase and your second main phase, but not during your combat phase. So if you played this turn, this ability to play it as an instant allows you to, after your opponents have declared blockers, to go ahead and put a +1/+1 counter on something and give it first strike. So for the first time it comes into play, you get a combat trick. And we get another list card, Arcbound Overseer. Very cool. Kind of a flashback from the Darksteel era. Well, not happy when they get on the business end of that. All right, what else we got? Here we go. I like the art on this next set. The art in this set is so much fun. Oh boy, that is cool. A foil Neon Dynasty Forest. That's what I'm gonna call these, the Neon Basic Lands. Or another Rat Ninja. Again, the artwork is phenomenal. Oh, there's a puppy. I don't know if you guys noticed before we started opening, but I have a puppy playmat, and I have a weak spot for puppy dogs, so he is a very cute puppy dog. Suit up. Until end of turn, target creature or vehicle becomes an artifact creature with base power and toughness 4/5. Draw a card. Okay, so that's a turn 3, turn your 0-drop artifact into a 4/5, and because it was in play at the start of the turn, it wouldn't need to have haste, it just becomes a 4/5 creature, and you get to draw a card. That seems pretty good to me. I don't know, maybe I've been playing Magic or something, but that seems pretty good to me. All right, back-to-back Human Samurais, a Saga, and Eater of Virtue. Legendary artifact equipment. Whenever equipped creature dies, exile it. Equipped creature gets a +2/+0 as long as a card exiled with Eater or Virtue has flying. Equipped creature has flying. The same is true for first strike, double strike, death touch, haste, hexproof, indestructibility, lifelink, menace, protection, reach, trample, and vigilance. Oh boy. So this just gets better the more exiled creatures you have. So it's a 1-drop and a 1 to equip. That could get out of hand. Of course, you have to kill creatures to get the additional abilities, but in a long game, anything can happen. All right. Ooh, a samurai token. Very cool. And very futuristic artwork. Looks like downtown Tokyo. We got more commons. Ogre Ninja. I always feel like ogres or ninjas should be stealthy, and I don't think ogres are stealthy. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe I've not met enough ogres. Circuit Mender. Well, there's definitely computers in that need fixed if you have a Circuit Mender. Moonfolk. The Return of the Moonfolk. Kami of Transient. Creature, spirit. So it looks like a walking tree. This is very cool. Don't know how to feel about that. Oh boy, look at this. Let me go back to this for a minute. So this is kind of like Commune with Nature, except it's Commune with Spirits. Look at the top 4 cards of your library. You may reveal an enchantment or land card from among them and put in your hand. The rest on the bottom of the library in any order. Green gets all the love when it comes to cycling the top of their deck. All right, let's see what we got. Oh, we got a neon green going on over here. Very cool. Another rat ninja with a flaming sword. I mean, I guess if you're going to sneak up on somebody with something, it better be flaming. All right. Patchwork automation. Era of Enlightenment. I really like the sagas. I want to see some of these foil. All right. The Dragon Kami Reborn saga. 3-drop. As this saga enters the battlefield after you draw. All right. As this saga enters and after your draw step, add a lore counter. So lore counters 1 and 2, you gain 2 life. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Exile one of them face down with a hatchling counter on it. Then put the rest on the bottom of your library in any order. Oh, look at that. More green cycling the top of their library. Boy, oh boy. I feel like that's the thing. Oh, here we go. We got another list card from the Oath of Gatewatch set. That says Reality Hemorrhage. I feel like that every day. What did you do today? I hemorrhaged reality. Does that hurt? Well, it does. All right. Oh, very pretty. And another basic, or not a basic land, but another land. Moon Snare Specialist. Very cool. The artwork, again, is just amazing. Oh, here we go. All the commons were in the front that time. Almost in standard pack order. Very cool. Lizard Blades, artifact creature equipment lizard. Double strike, the equipped creature has double strike. So it is a 2-drop, double strike 1/1, or you can equip it to something to give it double strike. And it has that reconfigure. Again, I'm gonna have to check the rules on that. Ooh, here we go. Foil rare reality clip. There is a lot going on in that art. Holy cow. Legendary artifact creature equipment jellyfish. Oh, hey, we opened one of these. We did, right there. And so, this must be the showcase art style now, with the little thing up top. Kind of looks like a Honden. If you don't know, a Honden is a temple in the Kamigawa world. So it kind of has that Honden feel at the top. And so not only is it showcased, but it is alternate art. So very cool. Very cool. That is pretty. So I'm not sure where to do with that, but I think I'll put it up there. And then we got another list card. Orcish Lumberjack. Oh, what a great card. So far, I am having a ton of fun with these. I am loving the artwork. I love the throwbacks. That alternate art reality clip is very cool. And that is a big ogre just kind of sitting there meditating. Very cool. I guess ogres need to meditate. And circuit hacker. Oh boy. All we need is hackers. Here we go. Iron Apprentice. No offense to any hackers out there. I'm just making unnecessary comments about cards. All right, we got another mythic. Ao, the Dawn Sky, legendary creature dragon spirit. Flying Vigilance. Okay, so Vigilance is one of the second most overpowered ability in Magic. Now you're thinking, what about first strike? What about double strike? What's the first? Well, the first is Lifelink. I don't care what you say, Lifelink is the most overpowered ability in Magic. And the second one is Vigilance, because you can swing, and then you can block, and the creature just does all the extra work. So when AO, the Dawn Sky, dies, choose one. Look at the top 7 cards of your library, put any number of non-land permanent cards with the total mana value 4 or less from among them onto the battlefield. Put the rest on the bottom of your library in a random order. Or put 2 1/1 counters on each permanent you control that's a creature or vehicle. That seems really good. Don't know until I play it. I mean, it is a 5-drop in the standard format. I mean, 5 drops typically don't see too much modern play, but that is definitely going to find home in a commander deck in very short order. All right, here we go. Again, very fun artwork. I might actually put together this set as far as the art cards go. All right, Chainfall Centipede. That's actually really cool. I mean, if you know what a chainfall is, it's a box of gears that helps you lift something heavy, and it uses a chain for its rope. And the fact that the Chainfall Centipede reminds me of a chainfall is a good idea. All right, Yoshimaru, Ever Faithful. It's another doggy. Very cool. He looks like a faithful doggy. He also looks like he's in charge because he's sitting on the throne. Alrighty, but this is a commander card. Whenever another legendary permanent enters the battlefield under your control, put a 1/1 counter on Yoshimaru, Ever Faithful. Oh wow, so if he's in your commander deck and you just keep bringing your commander back in play, he's going to get bigger and bigger. That's going to be troublesome. Alright, Ganjo, Seat of the Empire. Tap, add a white channel. Pay 3, discard Ganjo, Seat of the Empire. Deals 4 damage to target attacking or blocking creature. This ability costs 1 less to activate for each legendary creature you control. Okay, so it's got a kind of a built-in burn spell in white. Now that's kind of interesting. That's kind of interesting. Let's just mix up the color wheel a little bit more, why don't we? I would argue that that sounds like a red ability. All right, very cool spirit token. All right, art cards, here we go. All right, a neon blue, very cool waterfall. I like that. And a Sunblade Samurai. Don't know what that means, just like the name. Light the way. Another, oh yeah, so they're bringing back vehicles in this set. Very cool. Guess that kind of goes along with the technology thing. I guess this is not our, I mean, it's kind of our first high technology set because we did go to Kaladesh and Aether Revolt, which had a lot of vehicles, which was kind of like, you know, like steampunk era. But this is definitely going beyond that. All right. We got Teaching of the Kirin, and a Kirin were a bunch of spirits. So the first card is mill 3 cards, create a 1/1 spirit, put a 1/1 counter on a creature you control, exile this saga, then return it to the battlefield, transform. Oh, wait, it transforms. What does it do? Of course, it becomes a snake. That makes no sense. But very cool, because snakes are green. And whenever Kirin, Torch, Orochi attacks, choose 1. Okay, so this thing creates a spirit. Very cool. It's a saga that flips. All right, and we got our foil rare here. Ryu, Storm's Edge. I'm probably butchering these names because, you know, I don't know how to say them. So a 3/3 first strike for 4. Whenever a samurai or warrior you control attacks alone, untap it. If it's the first combat phase of the turn, there's an additional combat phase after this phase. Wait, what? So he gives you another combat phase? That's a lot going on there. That is going to cause some headaches. Holy cow. All right, let's see. We got a giant monkey swinging multiple metal objects. Or he's a furnace? Wait, this is a monkey furnace. Okay, someone needs to help me out here. That's getting out of hand. All right, and we got a neon planes. Essence Capture, I feel like that's a reprint. That, however, looks new, and it's a spirit. And another saga. Oh boy, very, very spidery, gruesome looking artwork. I like it. Oh, here we go. All right, we have a full art mythic. We have Kari, the Swirling Sky, legendary creature spirit dragon, flying ward 3. Very cool. 6/6 for 5. Oh no, 6/6 for 6. Okay. But, again, the artwork is amazing. Invoke Calamity and a foil. And here we go. All right. Oh, wow, that looks cool. If you meet a tiger in the woods, trip your friend, just saying. All right, we got a neon mountain. And we got a fox samurai. I want to say it was Kinsu's. Maybe I'm remembering that wrong, that the foxes were all Kinsu's, I believe. Now I'm going to have to go look that up because I have forgotten. All right, thousand-faced shadow. Oh, wow, okay. There's that ninja from the artwork, I believe. He has ninjutsu, pay 4. Flying, when thousand-faced shadow enters the battlefield from your hand, its attack. If it's attacking, create a token that's a copy of another target attacking creature. The token enters the battlefield tapped and attacking. Holy cow! Okay, so it makes a copy of your biggest attacking creature, and it's now attacking. That's gonna hurt. Someone's gonna get hit hard with that. Oh, here we go. We got another list card, a little night and day. One of the old school split cards from the Apocalypse set. Kind of wish we'd get rid of the coughs there, but it is what it is. Samurai token. Very cool. She looks like she's painting in the sky with a tiny little dagger or brush. Oh, here we go. We got a neon island with a little origami bird in the picture. I like that. Oh, wow. This looks very much like original Mirrodin, the art style does, but it is a vehicle, and they didn't have vehicles in original Mirrodin. See, we're getting some wizards, which is very cool. There are a lot of very strong wizards out there, and cards that give love to wizards. Another Fox Samurai. Invoke the Winds. All right, gain control of target artifact or creature, untap it. I mean, it's a permanent gain control. It doesn't say until end of turn, so I mean, it might be worth the 5 mana, but 4 blue, holy cow, that's going to be hard to pull off. Alrighty, we have another full art Dragon Spirit. Atsushi, the Blazing Sky, legendary creature, Dragon Spirit, flying trample. When he dies, choose one, exile the 2 cards of your library until the end of your next turn. You may play those cards or create 3 treasure tokens. I don't know, it's a 4-drop, 4/4 flying trample. That alone just seems good. So, I mean, that card is playable all day long. All right. A good old-fashioned foil mountain, very cool. Oh, an aura, an enchantment. Looks very much like a Rapidash, if Rapidashes were cool. Gloom Shrieker. Enchantment creature cat beat with menace. Oh boy, guys, there are just so many keywords in these texts that it's going to be hard to keep track of. It's going to be hard to keep track of. All right, another saga, the restoration of Iganjo. Now, if you don't recognize these names, a lot of these names come directly from the original Kamigawa block. And so this card refers back to a card during the original Kamigawa block. Search your library for a basic Plains card, reveal it, put it into your library, and shuffle your hand. 2, you may discard a card. So yeah, this is doing your typical white goodness. All right, repel the vile. And a construct. He's got a flaming sword. That seems to be a trend. I guess if you're in the future, you can have all your swords flaming. All right. Boy, these really want to stick right there. Again, very futuristic. Looks very Matrix-like. A regular forest, I like those. I might want a set of those for a deck. Dockside Chef. Looks like he has spirits eating his food. That is a little weird. All right, Surge Hacker Mech. Artifact Vehicle Menace. When Surge Hacker Mech enters the battlefield, it deals damage equal to twice the number of vehicles you control to target creature or planeswalker an opponent controls. Okay, 4-drop 5/5 crew 4. Don't know. Don't think that's going to be seeing much play. Destroy target artifact with mana value 3 or less, you gain 3 life. Oh, that's a double duty for 1 mana. That is going to get play. All right. I think we opened that card. I think we did. Yep. Swiftwater Cliffs. I like it. All right. Wow. Network terminal. Okay, this is interesting. That is a very big network terminal. You could probably plug 100 R2s into that. Man, I wish I could stop that today. All right. Scrap Welder. Goblin. Okay. Sacrifice an artifact with mana value X. Return target artifact card with mana value less than X from your graveyard to the battlefield. It gains haste until end of turn. All right. So wait, we sack an artifact and then we go get something and put it into play. Okay, seems good. Definitely what red likes to do. All right, oh, and another list card, Treasure Trove. Man, that pay 4 for an enchantment to pay 4 and draw a card. Believe me, guys, one time that was good. That's not good. I mean, unless you are just setting on a ton of mana. Now, the good thing about that is you can trigger it more than once per turn. So, I mean, if you are setting on 8 mana and want to draw 2 and you don't want to play any other spells, then I guess Treasure Trove's the way to go, but that's just not good anymore. Well, this is very cool. I kind of feel like if Microsoft had their headquarters in this world, that's exactly what it would look like. Ogre Ninja. Again, I'm the idea of Ogre Ninja, just I'm having a hard time with that one. All right, Lion Slash. Artifact, creature, equipment, cat. Quick creature gets a +1/+1 for each 1/1 counters on Lion Slash. Okay, so exile a target card from your graveyard. If it was a permanent card, put a 1/1 counter on Lion Slash. Okay, so this could get out of hand in a hurry. I feel like Magic has started to make a lot of their rares more commander friendly and not so much standard friendly. You know, so the fact that they're putting commander cards in the set boosters, I feel like we could cut back on rares that seem to focus toward the commander. But people like commander, so that's where we're at. There is a flying fish with a samurai. Wrap your head around that. All right, we have a plains. Oh, I guess we should probably put that over there in the foils. All right. Mech Hangar. This is where all the giant robots hang out before they go out to fight Godzilla. If there's a Godzilla in this set, oh wait, Magic already did a Godzilla. What's going on here? All right. Legendary equipment, creature, snake, druid. I don't know how I feel about these equipment creatures. 2-drop, 1/3, return. Owner hand, reveal the top 4 cards of your library. You may put a land card from among them onto the battlefield tapped. Put the rest into your graveyard. So you pay 2 to play him, then you pay 2 to put him back into your hand, and you go get to dig for a land. I don't know. I don't know about that. Seems like a whole lot of mana to get a basic. And he's legendary, so it ain't like you could be bouncing 2 of those back and forth. Oh, this is very The Ring looking artwork. I'm waiting for that to crawl off and underneath the bed. That would just scare the daylights out of me. Here we have a Neon Mountain. I think that's our second one. Oh, check out the artwork on that. You got an elk with some really big horns way out there in the background there. Ooh, Mirror Box. I like the artwork on this one. Oh, this is probably the showcase art, so I don't know if we've opened this one or not yet. I probably missed a few of those as we've been going. Tamisha Reality Architect. Whenever one or more non-creature permanents are returned to hand, draw a card. This ability triggers only once each turn. Okay, so you can't get multiple bounces off of that. And another list card. So we're up to a decent amount of list cards here. Let's see, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. We're getting toward the bottom of the box. I'm wondering if we'll hit about 10. 10 out of 24, that's not bad. That's like one every 2.5 packs, so that's not bad at all. Let's see if we hit that. There's our foil. Starting out with the uncommon. Another, again, Rat Ninjas. There you go. A lot of people really like the Rat Ninjas. More sagas. Bozaiju, Who Endures. So again, this is a throwback to another card. And it is a legendary land. Now, when those legendary lands first came out, they were not worth a lot of money. It wasn't uncommon to see those in like dollar binders. And now, though, they have gone up quite a bit. In fact, I wish I had a handful of them, or I wish I had all the ones I sold from my dollar binders back in the day. But you just never know. Cards go up, cards go down. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Now, that's a signed one. I haven't been looking for the signed ones. If you notice, there's a little gold signature here. I haven't really been looking at the art cards that close, but there's a signed one. All right, we have a Neon Plains with little pink butterflies. Very cool. Oh, another kitty cat. Twin Shot Sniper. Wow, that looks really cool. That looks really cool. Oh, Thirst for Knowledge. Here's a reprint, and a good reprint at that. Draw 3, then discard 2, unless you discard an artifact card. I have a deck that can abuse the crap out of that. All right, March of the Wretched Sour. It is in the showcase style. As an additional cost to cast this spell, you may exile any number of black cards from your hand. This spell costs 2 less to cast for each card exiled this way. March of the Wretched Sorrow deals X damage to target creature or player, and you gain X life. Oh boy, that could be a multiple point switch in the game. That could be very handy. And we have another big vehicle. All right. All right, guys, we're getting there. We're getting there. I know I'm doing a lot of talking about every pack because, again, this is new to me, and this is kind of one of the reasons I love Magic is I get to enjoy all this new stuff on a fairly regular basis because Magic is always coming out with new stuff. If you're new to the hobby, you can expect new stuff like 6 times a year. So it is a vibrant hobby that keeps you interested. All right. Commander card, Snake Samurai. Whenever an aura or enchantment enters the battlefield under your control, create a 2/2 red spirit token with menace. At the beginning of your upkeep or end step, put a 1/1 counter on each modified creature you control. Equipments, auras you control, and counters are modification. Oh, so if it has a counter on it, it's considered a modification as well. All right, so that's a new key term right there, modified creatures. There's a lot going on. I think I already read that one. So we're going to not read that one again. All right. Ooh, wow. That is stunning. That is stunning. I like it. All right. A Neon Island. Grafted Growth. Is it another mana ramp? When Grafted Growth enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on target vehicle you control. Enchanted land has tap, add 2 mana of any one color. Oh, nice. That's what we need is more color fixing. Because, you know, we have already a million different types of non-basic lands. Don't get me started. All right. Hinata Dawn Crowned. This is a Kirin. Okay. Flying Trample. Spells you cast cost 1 less to cast for each target. Okay. Spells your opponent casts cost 1 more to cast for each target. Okay, so we need to be looking for spells with multiple targets. And see, I feel like there's a card in here that would make this card make a lot make that card a lot better. A 4-drop, 3-color flying trample. Oof, that 3-color brings back like bad memories from the Kamigawa block. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you're lucky. It was Dragons for Days. Oh, this thing is really cool. It's like a skeleton bird sitting on your roof. Sure, let's come home to that. All right, ooh, a neon swamp, very cool. Oh, Ninja Kunai. Another equipment. There are a lot of equipments in this deck, or in this set, and it doesn't help that half the creatures seem to be equipments too. So Kenzan, Crucible of Defiance, another legendary land. Yeah, so watch these legendary lands. I got a feeling they'll be cheap at the start, but then they'll start to rise in value as they start to find homes in commander decks and such. All right. Ooh, another very cool dragon. Ooh, wait a minute. That one has a gold planeswalker symbol. Is the artist uncredited, or did he... No, he's credited. Did he just not get to sign? Now I'm super curious about that. All right, and then we have a Neon Island. Oh, we had that same common last time. Oh, that's very cool. I like the art on that one. That looks like an Astrolab. Very cool. Oh, and it's the guy from the picture from the first part of the video. Cloud Steel Kieran. Okay. And yep, another artifact creature. Oh boy, seems like everything's either an artifact or an equipment or both. All right, guys, we're down to the last 2 packs here. All right, this one doesn't want to open. There we go. All right, very cool. Oh, this is going to be so much fun sorting out. I am going to need to put a whole lot of new basic lands into my decks. I am super happy with these basic lands. All right, Weaver of Harmony, enchantment creature, snake druid. Other enchantment creatures you control get a +1/+1. Copy target activated ability you control from an enchantment source. You may choose new targets for the copy. Okay, that seems good. Anything that gives other stuff a +1/+1 is good. Ooh, Fox Samurai, very cool. All right, last pack from our journey through Kamigawa. Let's see what we get. All right. All right, so we have Spirit for the last pack. All right. Ooh, that's really cool. Ooh, that is the artwork for the Buy a Box promo. So if you're planning on picking up a box at one of your local game stores, that is the Buy a Box promo card right there. That is cool to get that on the last pack. Good times. Roadside Reliquary. I wonder if there's anything like the other Reliquary card. Reliquary Tower. Sacrifice Roadside Reliquary. Draw a card if you control an artifact. Draw a card if you control an enchantment. Oh, wow. So you can sack and get 2 draws off of that. Very nice. And then with this set, I can see you doing that. This is going to be so much fun to draft. There are going to be synergies you won't even realize until you played the card. Holy cow. All right, that is a very busy artwork. There is a lot going on there. A 3-drop, 3/3 with haste. Whenever Rizona Asari commander deals combat damage to a player, if it doesn't have an indestructible counter on it, put an indestructible counter. So basically, when this thing deals combat, it becomes indestructible. Well, that's just going to be super handy. I'm glad that's legendary and they're not have 4 of those in play. And that finishes our journey through Kamigawa. There's a lot of new artwork, a lot of throwbacks to the original set, and a lot of new faces. This is going to be so much fun to draft. Ooh, and now I'm curious. So we actually just didn't hit any more list cards in our last few packs. We did end up with 9. Yeah, 9's a good number. A couple rares, Arcbound Overseer and the Sneak Attack. That's going to help out the value of this box. And then we hit 1, 2 Commander Mythics. And let's see here. 3, 4, 2 more up there in the specials. That's 4 mythics so far for this box. I'm going to put them over because it makes it faster for me to spot them. Oh, there's an extended art. That should probably be up there. You know, you're going to have a system. You might as well use it, right? Oh, there's another mythic. That's 5 for this box. Oh, and the Wandering Emperor. All right, so this box had 6 mythics. So we had 2 in the regular rares, 2 in the full art rares, and 2 in the commander rares. 24 packs, 6 mythics, and 9 list cards. I think it was a good box. Till next time.